Hello everyone, this is Janice, and today I'm going to be stealing a little moment here to show you this card that I made. It's a sympathy card, and I'm going to show you how I did it. First of all, I cut out a few ovals. This set came from a child's year, and I don't actually have the cartridge book or anything, but let's see here if I can show you. If I'm going to share, if you ever want to remember where a cartridge or an image came from, you just, my stylus, just kind of hold it down, and then it goes to the cartridge that you got it from. And it was, I believe, I want to say it was a tag. Maybe it was a monogram. No, it wasn't. Okay. It's an oval. There it is. It's this one, number 44. And if you hit the shift, then you get the scallop oval, and then the regular is just a little, like a silhouette of a little boy, I believe. And I hid the little hole, if you see here. There's a silhouette in there, and then there's a little hole for the tag. I hid that. So that it could just be a solid, just a solid image. Okay. So let me go ahead and take it off the mat. I wanted to show the mat only because I wanted to keep giving you an update on how my mat is doing. This is the Imagine mat that I got from Blitzy. Not from Blitzy, I got it from Cricut Machine. So there's that. And then on this one, the scallop oval, I forgot to hide the little hole, but that's okay because it's going to layer on top and you won't be able to see it. Okay, and then I have a few more because I have a few sympathy cards to make. Unfortunately. Sad to make sympathy cards, but anyway, okay, so here's our oval. Oh, and the size, these are 3 3/4 inches. So what we're going to do is we're going to work with this oval and then this little bird that is from the Heritage cartridge. Get my gypsy again, even though I'm sure it's blurry. And it's cut at 1.75, and that is, if you hold it down, go there, and then you see it's the third button. And is it the shift? Yeah, it's under this tree, the third tree. If you hit the shift, that's where that little pretty bird is. Okay, now we're going to work with Versamark. A background music stamp. Am I going to use this one? No. I'm just going to use this one that I got at Michael's. And these two little clouds that are from a Playful Day set from, I think it was a Fisker's, old Fisker's set. Okay, so we're going to, and then we need our white embossing powder. Okay, so I'm going to, I just put these little clouds on here like this. I'm going to go into my Versamark embossing ink. And you can use any embossing ink, that's the kind I like. And then I'm going to turn it upside down, and all I'm doing is creating a background for my oval. And I'm just going to do one more. Okay, and I didn't do my embossing, again, my embossing buddy thing here, which really does help, but sometimes I forget. guys, I'm trying to do this real quick. Today is my long homeschool day, and I'm going to be gone all day. I'm not going to get to craft at all. So I'm going to get home at dinner time. So it's one of those days today. Busy, busy. Okay, and then we're going to take our bird and put it in white. Yes, white embossing powder, because we're going to do resist technique on both of these pieces. Okay, so there's that. Okay, then I'm going to heat them. I recommend using tweezers so you don't burn yourself. Set that aside for a second. For a moment, I should say. I'm going to bring this back. This is just an old background stamp I have of music notes. This one happens to be, I think it's Rubber Stampede. Does it have a name? Music background. Go figure. And I'm just going to put this card, which measures 3, oh boy, here we go again, can't remember measurements, 3.5 by 4 3/4. I'm just going to put it right there in the middle and just run my fingers over it. That way I don't have to try to center it. And this one, I'm not going to do much to it. Okay, you can probably barely see it. And I'm just going to ink the edges with some Dusty Concord Distress ink. And I kind of like this way better because it's a little softer. Okay. And this piece is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And those two are going to get layered together. And it's a little bit different than my original card, but my turquoise, this paper, turquoise and purple paper, is Recollections, and it's called Cool Waters. It's their 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And this is another one of my attempts to use purple, because I tend to shy away from it. And I don't know why. I know it's a beautiful color. I just don't tend to like it. I think I like this shade of purple the best, though, if I have to use purple. And then I have this tool. This came from Michael's, too. It's the Celebrate It from the Wedding section. And I'm just going to tie it. I'm not even going to bother with tape or anything. I'm just going to tie it on the corner. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot my sentiment. I'm just going to cut them short. And this is going to get taped to the white cardstock. And the white cardstock's also from Recollections. I just took a piece of 8.5 by 11, cut it in half at 5.5, and voila, you've got an 8-2 card. Okay, now on here, on my original, I had stamped a stamp from Scrappy Moms. It's the Simple Sentiments, and it just says sorry. It's the only, I need some condolence stamps. I don't think I have anything that says like sorry for your loss or anything like that. So I just want to emboss it with white again. Should have done this before, but I forgot. Because I don't usually do that with the sentiment. Okay. And heat it again. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my evergreen bow. This came with the Christmas set of distress inks. And we're just going to take it and we're going to just make our pretty turquoise sky. Oh man, I put a crease in the paper. Okay. And then this goes okay, and then that is going to get popped right there. And then I'm going to take my Dusty Concord. Here comes the purple. And we're going to distress the bird. And you'll see the resist. The embossing powder resists the ink, and that's why it's called resist. And that's just one way to do resist. There's lots of different ways. You can even use glossy accents. And that bird is going to go about right there. So let's do that real quick here. This is just fun foam. I did make some more because I was at my crop and I was showing the ladies that were there how they could make their own fun foam or pop dots. They loved it. They loved that idea, so I'm glad I shared it. Let's put it on the wings. And it's just the most time-consuming part. I've got to get my son ready to get out the door. But I find that I just love to do something creative every day, you know. And while I'm doing this, let me also share with you, if you know about my Cuddlebug drama, that my Cuddlebug broke. And some of you sweet people who watch me made me some amazing offers. Well, let me tell you what happened. Yesterday I got inspired by a couple people who said to me, and some of you left comments, to call Provocraft. And I did. I called them and I actually got a hold of somebody, and they were so gracious and so sweet and so kind and down to earth. I was very impressed by their customer service. The young lady that took care of me was just a doll. So anyway, she said, very simple. It was very, very easy. She said, it sounds to me like your Cuddlebug is broken. And we're going to send you a new one. So she took my address, and she is, I'm waiting for an email from her that says that they sent it. So I am anxiously awaiting that wonderful email. This was last night at maybe about, it's about 6, so, and they're standard mountain time, so I don't know. I hope they were having computer problems, so. But I'm just glad and so happy that that happened. So now I'm just very excited, waiting for my package. So thank you all for your support and encouragement, and just know that Provocraft stands behind their product, and that is good news. So there's my card. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.